Yara, and welcome to another daily flight and Sparrow Warfare, the upcoming game from Neon Aurelius. And if you like what you see, hop into the Steam link below and get it on your wish list. Look out for announcements from the creative team. So today's flight, we are in the Wave Fire. We have been in Song for the last few flights, so nice to get back to the differences with fire. We start off with Wildest Tiles. Now this is fun because we get all the boss tiles of our way and all the common boss tiles. So what this means is that all the boss tiles that are specific to Way of Fire we'll get, and also all the boss tiles that match across both Way of Fire and Way of Song. On the downside, we've got Sleepless again, same as yesterday, and those who saw my video yesterday, Sleepless is difficult because the bosses are wide awake from the start. We get no time to build up our defence, and particularly with Way of Fire, what we like to do is build up that fire on the boss before he wakes up so that he's already taken down quite a bit in his hit points before he starts attacking us back. We don't get that chance this time. Hopefully the Wildest Tiles will start balancing that out. And just like yesterday, we also get Turtle Shell, so we start off with a decent chunk of defence. Again, counterbalances that boss. So, let's jump in and hopefully it will take... hopefully I will finish it, unlike the video from yesterday. Keep fingers crossed. Okay, so boss is awake, we've got Sister Claus and Beekeeper. Right, so some of the things with our boss tiles and some of these the wild tiles is some of them are heroic. This means they only get used once and then that's it, they're destroyed, gone from game. And Warren Buff and Arson are two of those. I like to save those for the final round when we're going up against the poacher and the birds that are significantly harder to beat. So whenever they come up in rounds 1 and 2, I am just discarding them. Chuck them into my discard pile. They'll come back out again. I'll discard them again. I don't like using a heroic unless I absolutely have to before the final round. So as usual, we will start off with taking out Sister Claus, build up a bit more defence because Beekeeper's already going to hit us for 13. Depending on what happens with the next birds that come out, we want to be well defended, and I'm gonna take a little bit of a damage on the Beekeeper while I can before he gets some more birds protecting him. So here comes Bridget and Howl. Right, so again, so Suit Up is heroic, and this we upgrade the suit the tiles played with. Now this one I do want to play early because we want the benefits of that upgrade. And I'm going to do that with the fire because it's Way of Fire. We like having high fire amounts, and I'll start with the lower flame because then we get the higher amounts across all of them. And we will fire up a 3, 4 and a 5. So it takes out Bridget, not quite enough to take out Hal, which is why we boosted our defence, because that's 20 defence. We're defending for 24. We'll just get rid of a couple of those low and take them out. So at least with fire it carries across turns, whereas Way of Song, let's say, you lose it at the end of each turn. Right, 1,000 Talons. Again, nice boss tile. Adds the amount of strength for the run or set that we've got. So I'll play that with the defense. Boost that up. So we now have an additional 5 strength. So I'm going to 7, 8, 9, use the 7 to take out Howl, and then 8 and 9, again, more of a hit on the boss, and what that also means is I can use the 2, 3 and 4 to hit the beekeeper. Going worldwide is one that will save until we've got some of the harder birds, and we've got some more followers to take advantage. Right. So fully heal, we will get rid of that one because again, it's heroic. Don't want to play that one too early. I'm going to use the shields up to keep our defense at the end of our turn, particularly because it actually adds to. So where we've got our turtle skin or turtle shell, we get that defense each time. So while this counts down over the next turns, we'll actually keep boosting our defense, and that is very much needed. But I am going to need some more defense, and I will use my focus to get rid of some of the low value defense tiles. Again, listen to those all getting destroyed. So 25, I need another 12, or I need to get rid of Fluff Justice. So at this point I am going to take out that going worldwide. It'll bring a slot hog into hand, but it gets discarded, it'll come round again, so there's no point in holding on to it at this point, because we can take out the beak, and 42 on the beekeeper. That is a good amount to take him down. And we can see the burning is just chipping away a little bit. Olympic, don't need that at the moment. We don't get, in the first level, we don't get any birds that, or people that attack us with flame. So this is quite nice. We've got a turn where we don't have any birds, which means we can forget that we didn't have enough defense. And we're gonna have to open up a bird and get ourselves some more defense. Draw a tile. Risks us drawing a risks us drawing another bird, but we also need a bit more defense here. So there we go. Yeah, further fury. All right. Chancer. I want that with a high value. So I know I can take out Feathered Fury with the flames we've got, but we'll get the needle. Draw until we draw a trapped bird tile. We've got no trapped bird tiles left, so that's going to be really handy just for refilling our hand. I'll start off with adding 6% to our probability of getting a rare tile. So now we know Feathered Fury is taken out, and we'll just going to discard down that flame. Just make sure we've got enough of defense to cover the beekeeper, because I'd look quite the fool if I didn't get any decent defense tiles coming out. As you can see, On Fire has already come back round. I'm discarding that. And at this point, because any attack tiles are going to hit Feathered Fury first, I'm actually just going to end that there and see what comes out for next, because I want as much attack as possible now on the beekeeper. So I'll put that down. We've got to get 17. Another 10, so I'll have to do it 3, 4 and 5 will just give me enough defense, and also hit the beekeeper for 30. And we can just fire these out. Hopefully that will now be enough. Well, it will be enough to take him out this turn. So just end it there. So yeah, this is significantly easier in Way of Fire than it is in Way of Song. I think that's just because the fact that fire builds and stays. So as long as you get a couple of good fire hits in, the boss just keeps on getting taken down. Right. So we've now got the attacks from the Shrike and the Falconer, which will involve flame. So this is where I will want to next turn build up Olympic. Not much really that I can do at this point, so I'm just going to wait and let that. Oh no, I completely misremembered what Olympic is before I just did something silly. Olympic allows the fire on the bird to transfer. There's a different one that transfers the fire from us, and I very nearly got those muddled. So I'm actually going to play that through now, because I will get 3 burning damage from it, but now the 14 flame from the Shrike is going to transfer over to the Falconer. But I will need something that starts clearing off of flame off of me. Okay. So we will just start off by drawing up additional tiles, get rid of Featherfall, bring out Caligula instead. Hey. I do need, again, we'll just boost that defense up and again boost our chance. Again, because I have my Olympic flame going, I'm going to boost up the flame on Caligula, because that will now transfer over to the Falconer, and we'll take a look at what we get here. We'll get our seeds because that'll give us some more flame, and always good to get in on the Falconer when we can. Brilliant, this is what I was after here. Going worldwide is going to be really nice with attack for 6 times 9. Again, gives the Falconer, take him out for a decent amount. 57 because he had a defense as well. Now what I'd like, I'm just going to check in. I want something that helps remove flame. Brilliant. We will get our fireproof going for 5 turns. Because that just protects me against some more of the nasty Falconer moves. Again, we will remove the Warren buff, but what I want here, boost up the strength with the 1,000 talons, and that means we can get some nice hits in on the Falconer now. Bit of a pain because he's gonna re-heal, but hopefully hitting him for that amount of flame slightly negated the healing. Right, Arson again is an on fire. We wait for next turn for those, but I'm going to need to build up my defense because unlikely I'll get rid of Marjorie this time, and still need to boost up the Falconer. So we'll see what the beak has. What I was after, side hustle. Now, normally I don't open up the boss tiles because I like the bonus that you get for the No Kings bonus, but we've already got all the boss tiles from our modifier of the day, so it means I might as well see what the beekeeper's got, and if I do it with the side hustle, I get 2 of them. So we get another 1,000 talons, and we get a shields up. So that's brilliant. However, I want to use those when I've got some attack tiles in hand, because at the moment I could add 5 or add 6 strength with the run, keep the defense at the end for 6 turns. If I've boosted my strength, I can get those multiplying even better. So I'm just going to discard and see what we get with our other birds. I don't want to discard all the tiles. I will take the bird bath for later. Discarding 2 and drawing 3. Now that's a little bit dangerous, my friends, because we could risk losing either 1,000 talons or shield up, but they would also come round relatively quickly. Yeah, so lost 1,000 talons, 2 sets of shields up instead. That's better. Draw a tile for each fire tile and magic 8 ball it. I like magic 8 ball just for the randomness. So we'll draw some more tiles and hopefully get a higher value attack tile. There we go. So we'll now shields up, and it also has the benefit of taking out Marjorie. And we will. What I'm going to do is just boost that, so I'll now be keeping my defense for a combination of 18 turns, and that should hopefully see me through this level. We'll draw out, play out some more fire, try and rebuild that 60, and (6 and 29 is 35). That was lucky, so I'm still okay for the attack that we're going to have, and I can save that bird bath for another time. Okay. Again, we're just gonna boost up that defense. This is where having shields up is really handy, because I can clear out the defense tiles that I don't need, because I know I'm going to keep it for next round. So even though I'm only going to get hit for 13 this time, it's not going to hurt me too badly. I'll keep that bird bath because the falcon is going to hit me for quite a bit. And we will just start taking these down. And we have no trapped bird tiles, so let's refill our hand. Again, we will lose that Warren buff. Okay. So actually, I think at this point, I'm just going to get rid of those 2 lower attack tiles. Actually, while I've still got Olympic, bit of a waste of bird bath, but this will take out Craven Ravens and transfer that 14 flame, and even better, transfers it over to the falconer, and also means I don't have to concern myself with that 17 fire. Where's my 1,000 talons? It's in here somewhere. Okay, right, reboost that. Yeah, what? Let's just take out Buzz nice and easy. like everyone, we've got the full amount of followers that we're going to have, so we will attack for 60. Yep, that's nice. If I don't get 1,000 talents out soon, it's going to be too late because we finish up the falconer this round. So I'll just finish that and move on to the poacher. So, okay. Alright, and I don't need fully heal at this point. I'm gonna just gonna discard down some of those attacks. Well, boosting the defense, because we might draw some more birds, but also to get the flames out. Blow. Okay. Don't want. Actually, if I'm defended for 27, I can afford to get hit by Hannibal. But I don't have enough, so I'm still going to have to open a bird up. Okay, and I've got some nice other tiles in hand. I'm not prevaricating as to whether to just double my shield and keep that going, or to try and draw another tile out. I'm going to try and draw another tile. Ooh, pick any tile from my draw pile. That's nice. So we shall play our Colonel, take the hits from Hannibal because we are defended, and now I can draw out one of my 1,000 talents, and here I will add the strength, and then I will double it. So now I have 12 strength going, which will be very nice. Poacher's going to destroy 3 tiles, so I am just going to take out the higher value ones. Actually, no, I'm going to take those all out. With that amount of strength, I don't particularly want any of them gone. And now, this is where and why you save Warren Buff for the later rounds. So what I'm going to do is draw 3 more attack tiles, but I'm now going to multiply that attack by 16. 493 defense. That's not bad. And we can do 181, 182, 183.
Fly free, little sparrow.
I like Warren Buff a lot. So you can see, just to be able to build up that amount of strength and then multiply it up by the increased strength amount, insanely powerful. And yeah, it does make the last round really rather fun, and that's why I keep those heroic tiles for later on. So definitely a very different run to yesterday, despite the fact that we had 2 out of the 3 modifiers were the same. Yesterday we had both Sleepless and Turtle Skin. But having the addition of all of those boss wild tiles just makes it such a different game. So I hope you enjoyed that. And as always, check out the Steam link, get it on your wish list. And if you want to know more about any of those tiles that I played or anything else in terms of how things work in the game, then also check out the wiki in the link below. And I will see you next time. Kia ora!